"Fled!" exclaimed the earl, stamping his foot with rage. "Now, as I live, this is a device to delay the execution till some new attempt at rescue can be made. But it shall fail, if I string up the abbot myself. Death! Can no other hangman be found?" "Of a surety, my lord; but all have an aversion to the office, and hold it opprobrious especially to put churchmen to death," replied the officer. "Opprobrious or not, it must be done," replied the earl. "See that fitting persons are provided." At this moment Hal o' Nabs stepped forward. "I'm willing to undertake the job, my lord, and Dong Talbot without fee or reward," he said. "Thou bearest him a grudge, I suppose, good fellow," replied the earl, laughing at the rustic's uncouth appearance; "but thou seemest a stout fellow, and one not likely to flinch, and may discharge the office as well as another. If no better man can be found, let him do it," he added to the officer. "I humbly thank your lordship," replied Hal, inwardly rejoicing at the success of his scheme. But his countenance fell when he perceived Demdike advance from behind the others. "This man is not to be trusted, my lord," said Demdike, coming forward. "He has some mischievous design in making the request. So far from bearing enmity to the abbot, it was he who assisted him in his attempt to escape last night." "What!" exclaimed the earl. "Is this a new trick? Bring the fellow forward, that I may examine him." But Hal was gone. Instantly divining Demdike's purpose, and seeing his chance lost, he mingled with the lookers on, who covered his retreat. Nor could he be found when sought for by the guard. "See you provide a substitute quickly, sir," cried the earl angrily to the officer. "It is needless to take further trouble, my lord," replied Demdike. "I am come to offer myself as executioner." "Thou!" exclaimed the earl. "Ay," replied the other. "When I heard that the men from Lancaster were fled, I instantly knew that some scheme to frustrate the ends of justice was on foot, and I at once resolved to undertake the office myself, rather than delay or risk should occur. What this man's aim was who hath just offered himself, I partly guess, but it hath failed, and if your lordship will entrust the matter to me, I will answer that no further impediment shall arise, but that the sentence shall be fully carried out, and the law satisfied. Your lordship can trust me." "I know it," replied the earl. "Be it as you will. It is now on the stroke of 9. At 10 let all be in readiness to set out for Wiswall Hall. The rain may have ceased by that time, but no weather must stay you. Go forth with the new executioner, sir," he added to the officer, "and see all necessary preparations made." And as Demdike bowed and departed with the officer, the earl sat down with his retainers to break his fast. CHAPTER IX.